Welcome back to Mechanicus II. We are going to go after the last of the three big Necron leaders. Should I go with Scavola? Should I go with Captrix? Let's go with Captrix.
Intel divinations have granted us an epiphany. The optimal time for a strike against Ukensep has arrived. The destroyers defending the Nihilark are pushed back, and the Skitari have advanced close to the sarcophagus chamber.
Then we must press home this advantage. Many Skitari were lost in attaining it.
The intervention played is blessed with the honor of breaching the chamber and eliminating Ukensep. Your troops' specialisms and experience will be essential in negotiating the potential dangers of the tomb and executing the destruction of the Xenos. The objective is to eliminate Ukensep and confirm its demise.
The Nihilark's fall could be the most crucial turning point in this entire war. It shall be done, Dogmatis Prime.
Okay, let's go with the range version, with Rust Stalkers, Vanguards. Yeah, go with the... Let's do it. And we'll get more Archeotip from this.
The sarcophagus chamber. Ukensep can hide no longer. Ukensep's deviant war forms. Break through them and reach the Nihilark.
Let's see what we got. And how many destroyers are going to try and stop me. Vedex may have been useful in this one, because of his range combat capability.
Ready.
But I think we're going to be just fine.
Stalker Doctrina in effect.
Good.
Acquiring targets.
1 Vanguard is a small price to pay.
Optimized.
Okay.
Breach the chamber and eliminate the Xenos. The war on Hecateus 4 hinges on this operation. Do not let victory elude our grasp.
A tide of filth seeps into my haven. The same filth that stains the surface of Kivroth. This originator of uncleanness. The fountain of all foulness. It is life, disordered and infectious. We have shed the ugliness of biological flesh. One world at a time, we shall make this galaxy clean. Our dream is of silence, a sterile and perfect vision. The very microbes on your noisome flesh shall know only extinction.
Well, let's see if you're capable enough of delivering on that specific vision.
Even logic recoils before the alien's blasphemy. Destroy this abomination!
Modus Venator.
Must our labors never cease?
Optimized. Call the hunt. I detect the data scent of the prey.
Okay. Oh, damn it. I had an extra attack.
Modus Venator.
He's gonna kill it.
I detect the date Stalker Doctrina in effect.
There's risk at all. Almost dead. Oh, victory.
The foulness rises all about me. I cannot fall. I will not drown in this tide of filth.
A teleportation device! Do not let it escape!
When next I walk our world, it will be to purify it with your extinction.
It fled. Their kind is arrogant and despise the concept of defeat at human hands. Yet this one was prepared for its defeat. Was it anticipating another foe? The Omniscient will demand answers, but I have few for them. Except that we have the Nihilarch on the run. Return to Ex Veritas and expect to be sent after Ukanset again, and soon.
Optimized.
Magos Dominus, we have conducted a grand procedure patefactio to process the data from the tomb of Ukanset. Thousands of neuro-tethered menials were arranged in the sacred polygons. 100 Canto servitors chanted the Principe Adeptivo.
I was very aware of the scale of the operation, Dogmatis Prime. The chanting was audible across the Forge City.
The volume of information processed by such a ritual is immense. Even Akbani's cogitator arrays cannot equal it. And a conclusion was reached that requires our immediate attention. The teleportive energy spikes from Ukanset's escape indicate a trajectory and displacement factor which allowed us to generate a destination.
Ukanset was heavily damaged by our last encounter. Do we know where it has escaped to?
The Omnissiah has blessed us with a greater than 90% certainty of that information. You are to personally survey this location and ascertain if Ukanset is indeed present. If so, Magus Dominus, you will redeem your previous failure to eliminate it.
Very well then. We definitely have a huge freaking army over here.
Tomb, and one far away from any strategic location. If Ukanset has taken shelter here, it concealed its hiding place well. The Nihilarch will not relish leaving itself vulnerable, so expect heavy resistance. A single construct, and non-functional. There should be many more constructs than this present.
Yeah, well, someone may have taken the opportunity to get even. Remember, the Varguard did want to eliminate the enemy leader, so she might have just finished the job. But that means the Varguard is in charge of everyone. Okay, now that's a fight. Though they are damaged.
Machine God's will! For the Omnissiah!
Okay. Good.
For the Omnissiah! Wrath of Mars!
Alright, let them get closer. Machine God's will! Okay, that's a problem.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us. Omnissiah, bless our weapons and curse our foes. This construct was wrecked before we arrived. It is still showing residual heat traces. It was destroyed not long ago. The conclusion follows. Something arrived here before us. Then we must examine this anomalous casualty more closely. Quantum state erasure. Molecular dissolution scars. Extra-normal radiation traces. Unmistakably familiar. Whoever entered the tomb ahead of us was not of Adeptus Mechanicus origin. This construct was downed by Necron Gauss weapons. Necrons? Fighting Necrons? A worrying contradiction of our observations so far.
Well, I suppose we'll find out what kind of battle is taking place between Necrons over here.
Necron warriors, barely awoken. Did we wake them? Or was it our mystery invader? In any case, they are now our problem to overcome.
Seeking revelation.
Okay. Well, there goes our servitor.
Rare intensity insufficient. Maximizing zeal.
Oof. Alright, give it armor. Those two are gonna be the biggest problem. Ooh.
For the Omnissiah.
Hold on.
Omnissiah, bless our weapons and curse our foes. Wrath of Mars.
Alright, we're gonna need some healthy. Funny. Okay. I'm coming back.
Omnisire, bless our weapons and curse our foes! Stand intolerant.
That's dealt with.
Awaiting enlightenment. Earth of Mars!
Alright, that one's not gonna make a turn. But unfortunately, I'm out of range. He's still alive. There we go.
If Ukensep is still within the tomb, this is where we will find it. The destroyers charge! The risk is calculated, but a risk it remains. Let us hope these Xenos are driven by hatred for their traitor, more than by their disdain for human life. are the Necron who breached this tomb before us. The Vargard Nefashar. But your actions are incomprehensible. Explain your purpose here.
A witless question to ask the last loyal subject of Sankotep. Yet I will indulge you, Tech Priest Faustinius. For you have served my dynasty well since your defiance at the Ozarian. Like a trained beast, hunting down the usurpers to Sankotep's throne. This wretch was the last of their ilk.
I eliminated the enemies of humanity. That they were rivals of yours is an extraneous datum. This world has no throne for a Necron to claim. Hecateus IV is sovereign territory of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Yet even a useful animal must be slaughtered when its purpose is complete. By all means, Faustinius, try to destroy me. You will save me the trouble of hunting you down myself. Rare is the foe who troubles the Sankotep dynasty as you have. Rarer still, one who survives to do so again.
Obedience.
For the Omnisire!
Machine God! I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
Yeah, it's not a good position.
Doctrina engaged.
For the dynasty.
Oh. They're obscured and focused.
For the Omnisire!
By the Machine God!
Well, that's gonna be a problem.
Seeking revelation.
Stand ready. Rare is the foe who troubles the Sankotep dynasty as...
Machine God's will. Machine God's obedience.
They're still obscure, damn it. Let's move them there.
This world will be ours.
Okay. You had quite the army. But it wasn't enough.
Obedience.
In service.
That's it. Or almost.
Blade operational. Blade operational.
It's not.
My lord Sankotep called you vermin, but you are more than that. You fight with cunning and resolve. The courts of the Necrontier would have made great use of a servant such as you. But you are beaten, Invader, and you will not see another dawn on Givroth.
I do not die on a world called Givroth. I die on Hecateus IV, a forged world of the priesthood of Mars.
To die in this tomb is a far greater honor, and one grander than your species could ever devise.
The Fargart, speaking like a conqueror, as if she is not a tool still wielded by a dead king. You have doomed this planet, Nevershah. Only you Patridae could have kept these insects at bay. Without us, Givroth will be theirs.
Nefershah, is it? Your usurper is not quite as executed as you believed.
By the command of Sankotep, this delayed execution is concluded.
Nefershah was more concerned with executing Ukensep than eliminating me. Though I am loath to leave a mission incomplete, such good fortune is rare. It would be blasphemously inefficient to spurn it. Expedite those calculations.
So I beat the crap out of her, and it's like, oh, you lost. Really?
So, the usurpers are usurped. The Pharaoh's Vanguard stands alone. This is Magos Dominus Faustinius. I am severely damaged and require extraction.
On our way, Magos.
This Vanguard, as you call it, it is a rank recognized among the Necrons.
Akin to a bodyguard or a trusted aide. A clear choice to take over Necron leadership once all other candidates are eliminated.
It pleases us not, this claim that we have been pawns in a conflict between alien pretenders to a false throne.
A behavioral marker of desperation. Nothing more. As the faithless Xenos approach defeat, they turn on each other. We must exploit this disarray.
Let us hope we can.
The Pharaoh's throne remains undiscovered. The only logical haven for the Vanguard. Exhume it, and we bring them to the light.
Agreed. If a new leader has again arisen, we must simply destroy this one too, before its position can stabilize.
All iterations of victory require it.
Magos, your forces have experience eliminating such targets. Find the throne, find the Vanguard, annihilate both.
He makes it sound so easy.
Magos, an opportunity presents itself. I conducted several excavations on Hecateus IV prior to your arrival, and the planet's crust features multiple extensive and navigable cave systems.
Exploitation of such may not be tenable. Hecateus IV is not known for its tectonic stability.
I believe if we can identify stable and defensible underground routes, they can be incorporated into Skitarii supply lines. Troops and materials could be moved with minimum risk of ambush.
I could take this suggestion to the Omnisynod, but I cannot make assumptions as to what their response might be.
Already done, Magos. The Omnisynod saw the wisdom of my hypothesis, and have granted me leave along with several labor servitors to pursue it.
Ever industrious, Tech Acquisitor. It seems the decision has been made, regardless of my input.
I have already identified a suitable testbed cave system under a section of Skitarii fortifications to convert into subterranean passageways.
Then go with the Omnissire's blessing. But take care you accept no risk to yourself. Your expertise is unique on Hecateus IV, and may yet be crucial to the outcome of this conflict.
I have no doubt of that, Magos. I shall take great pains to ensure my own survival. You will not be disappointed.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
Alright, so it's now over.
Receiving.
Not yet, anyway. Okay.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
There we go. So we have a Forge Temple defense right there that we need to do, and we have a couple of critical missions. Alright, Costin signing out.